y'all, so welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I miss y'all so much. Today's video I'll be showing y'all how I got this beautiful closure wig with just some old Brazilian hair that I've had for years, and I just decided to turn it into a wig. So yeah, if you like this, then keep on watching. Okay, so starting off, you would need a mesh dome wig cap. The reason I like the mesh ones better than versus the regular dome ones is because the mesh ones, it has to where your scalp can breathe because you don't want all that tension, like pressing on your hair or anything. You want your scalp to breathe while you still have on your cute wig, girl. So yeah, I just prefer the mesh ones over that. So what I'm doing now, I just put it on my canvas head, which is a 22 inch, and I just place it a little bit above, in front of the dome cap, you know what I'm saying, the dome cap. And I just start lining up straight, and then I just pin it all around, starting from the back, then the sides and stuff, to get ready to sew it down. And as y'all can see, I already have like 5 needles threaded already, just so I won't have to keep going back to just keep threading. It's just your preference, it's just my preference to have them already threaded, because it makes things just much easier. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is start threading my closure. And sometimes I do start from the middle and go down side by side, but this time I just decided to start on the ends. And what you want to do, since the elastic band, because you do want it to stretch, is right there, you're only going to go through that first layer at the beginning, because you don't want your wig to be too tight because of the thread is, pulling it and making it tight. So when you start on the end corners right there with the elastic band, you want to be very gentle and only go through the first layer. And I'm just going to do this all the way around till I get to the end and double knot it. And you'll see that, so keep watching. Okay, so now that I have my closure stitched down and all ready to go, y'all excuse my shirt, my fairness, girl. I don't care how I look while making this video. I think I got this method from TaylorMade Jane, I believe. And what she did was, I just got a NYX waterline pencil, and I just marked all on the mesh cap where I'm gonna lay my tracks, and I did it by numbers. So I think like the first 3 or 4 rows, that was the first bundle, then the next 3 rows, second bundle, such and such, till you get to your however many bundles you have. You can do it this way. This is just the way I've seen, so I wanted to try it and give it a go. So we're one. So I just wanted to give it a twirl, see how it was doing, and I actually liked it. You'll see how it turned out. But yeah, you can just get any type of makeup pencil or anything, and you can just write across it and, you know, layer it for your bundles. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is pin my first track down at the back. Sometimes I do double track the wefts, or I'll do single. I'll sew it singly. I think I did do them singly, if I'm not mistaken. So what I do, I'll just pin the middle and then the two ends. And then if you paid attention from when I was doing the closure by the elastic band, again, you want to be careful. You don't want your wig to be too tight, because you do want that elastic band to stretch so it will fit around your head. So when you do sew down there by the elastic band, which I like to do, just make sure you go through that first layer of the elastic band, so you do want your wig to stretch. And I'm just gonna go from side to side, left to right, and yeah, just keep watching and you'll see. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep doing the same thing from side to side. I'm gonna pin one side of the track to one side and pin it on the other side, and just keep on sewing until you get to the top. And then once I get to the top, I'll show y'all how to sew it around the closure. Okay, so right here y'all can clearly see it is nighttime. I was taking my time and stuff. The time passed by, and I was like, let me finish doing this tutorial for y'all since y'all been asking. As you see, I can got to the top, and I believe after this, some of my footage got lost. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, as you can see, this is what it looks like now. I told y'all I lost some of my footage. Here's the end result. I'm just gonna brush her out. She's looking somewhat cute, but you know, I'm gonna brush her out and we're just gonna get to styling, you know. Okay, so right here you want to cut out that part that's up under your closure frontal, whatever you decide to do, and you want to do it right on the outside of that stitching. Make sure you be careful to not, you want to cut as close to the stitching, but you don't want to cut that stitching, because girl, if you do that, then you're gonna have to go back, re-sew and all that, and girl, who got time for that? Nobody. So what you want to do is make sure you be careful while cutting on the outer edge by that stitching so you won't cut it. And yeah, once you do that, your wig is ready to go. So yeah, and after I do this, I'm just gonna style it and put, you know, like some soft curls in it. So yeah, stay tuned, girl. Okay, so right here I'm just taking my heat protectant spray, you know, just to protect the hair. And so the hair just has some type of protection on it, because when you put all the heat on your hair, you don't want to damage your hair. So I'm just taking that. And then I'm just going to pin up the halfway and just do like some soft glam curls. You just put like some more curls in there, because nobody wants no boring ass looking wig. So yeah. And here's the final product, y'all. Oh my gosh, I love how this wig came out. It is so gorgeous. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all like this wig, if y'all want me to do more wig tutorials, I'll be coming back with my makeup tutorials. But make sure y'all tell me down in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, to the best channel. And let me know what y'all think. I will be coming back with more content. Make sure you follow me on my social media, description down below. And yeah, so let me know how y'all like it. And bye, y'all.